Cheevo, guys!
What up, guys? This is
Cheevo, guys!
back here again with another achievement guide. Today, we're going to be focusing on the last Scape. I gotta admit, this game has some of the best graphics that I've seen on Xbox. I mean, when I was looking at this game, it was giving me next-gen graphics vibes. So, shouts out to the developer on the graphics. This game has great graphics for an indie game. So apparently this is the first game to use LiDAR technology. Its laser scan data is used in raw point cloud form, rendering millions of points in real time from a dataset of more than 1 billion 3D points that accurately depicts the real world. Also, this is going to feature smart delivery, so this will be available on the next gen at no extra cost. That is definitely going to be the first thing that you're going to notice about the game. So this game is going to release on May 28th, 2020 for $5.99. Well worth the purchase. This game is pretty chill. It's very relaxing if you want something to play in between some stressful games. Overall, the achievements are pretty simple. However, this is definitely going to be skill dependent and even memory dependent. If you are an absolute beast, you can get this completion in just 10 minutes. Now let's talk realistically. The chances of that happening is slim to none. So we do have a speedrun achievement for completing the game in under 9 minutes and 15 seconds. Besides that, there's like 2 miscellaneous achievements that are pretty easy. But yeah, realistically, this is going to take you a few hours to complete. Personally, I'm running at about 5 hours now and I still haven't done the platinum run. I'm really hoping to get this knocked out soon because I spent a lot of time trying to create a platinum run. So I ended up reaching out to the developer for some advice on the platinum run, and he went ahead and sent me a video of them doing the platinum run in under 9 minutes and 15 seconds, just about 9 minutes. So I decided what I'm going to do is I'm just going to include their footage of their version of the platinum run in this guide because that's straight from the developer, so I'm pretty sure that's one of the fastest runs that you can get in the game. The developer did give me permission to include the footage that they provided, so I'll have some good footage for you guys on the platinum run if you're interested on trying to get it done. Now let's go ahead and dive into the achievements. So first things first, you do not unlock the chapters menu until after you've completed the game for the first time. To complete the game, you need to collect all of the memories or checkpoints that you fly through. Basically, the rings, you need to fly through them all to complete the game. There's only 2 chapters. All of the achievements are going to be related to the Scape chapter. There is an intro in the game. You get an achievement after completing the intro. But yeah, if you have to restart, you're going to have to watch the intro over again. It's a bit annoying, so you may want to complete the game first. Other than that, you can go to the settings and you can turn on invert vertical and swap roll and turn. I recommend checking swap roll and turn. It gives you much more control over the aircraft or whatever it is. So let's go ahead and start it up. We are going to be starting from the beginning of the Scape chapter. You'll know exactly where you're at because it starts off like this. So first thing we're going to be doing is going for the 2 achievements that are related to the hot air balloons. Now, when the level starts, they start at the bottom and they start rising as the level progresses. So first thing we want to do is find one of these hot air balloons before it gets too high, because there is a tricky achievement related to making the hot air balloon touch the floor. So what we got to do is fly from above and run into it. That way we can push it into the ground. This is much easier if you can find the hot air balloon in the beginning of the level. There's also another achievement related to the hot air balloon for simply running into one. So I'm going to try to get both of them at the same time here. As I mentioned before, you want to come from above, and then we're going to push it down from the top, and then hopefully you should get both of your achievements. If you don't get it on the first time, just go up again and try to push it down again. It may take a few times. That's going to unlock the balloon shake achievement for 50 gamer score for touching a balloon, and then the 150 gamer score beat the dust achievement for making the hot air balloon touch the ground. After that, you want to fly straight up into the air. It's actually going to take quite a while for the achievement to pop, but there's an achievement for reaching the top of the sky. This is going to be the Eagle Eye achievement worth 100 gamer score. It says sometimes you need to move further for a different point of view. At this time, we can go ahead and press start, and we're going to restart, and we're going to go for our platinum run. Or if you haven't beat the game yet, what I recommend doing is just watching the platinum run and then finding the path. You know, it's going to take a while to figure out the run, memorize the run. So I recommend just watching 5 rings or checkpoints at a time and then pausing it and then watching the next 5. And you're probably going to have to watch the video many times to be able to memorize this run. But yeah, guys, this is what we got to do to get the full 1000 gamer score. The platinum runtime is pretty unforgiving, I gotta admit. You're pretty much going to have to do this run perfect. You're going to have to hold down the right trigger the whole time to be boosting the whole time. You really don't have too much extra time to be messing up. On top of that, the checkpoints can be a little bit tricky in terms of making sure they count. If you fly into them at an angle, I found that a lot of the time they didn't count and I had to restart my run because I simply didn't go straight into the checkpoint. So be careful with going into the checkpoints at an angle or they might not count. You want to keep an eye out for the victory sound. There is a little victory sound once you go through a checkpoint successfully. Also, forgive me if the graphics look a little less in quality on this platinum run. This just happens to be the quality of the footage that I got for this run, so sorry about that. The game will look much more beautiful when you're playing it, trust me, especially if you're playing on an Xbox One X. I'm not too sure that a regular traditional Xbox One is going to be able to run this game, quite honestly. Anyhow, more than likely you guys are going to be watching the footage of this platinum run over and over again in effort to memorize it, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the commentary here because it would probably just get pretty annoying hearing my voice over and over again while trying to memorize this run. So good luck on your platinum run, guys. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe.